Alright, so we are in the halachot of Shabbat. The Rambam says that Nochri she'edlik et haner b'Shabbat b'shvil Yisrael asur lehenot mimenu b'Shabbat. Of course, we're not allowed to turn on candles or lights on Shabbat, but we're also not allowed to derive benefit if somebody not Jewish turned on the light for us on Shabbat as well. That's what Rambam says. So even if we didn't ask for it, I didn't ask him to turn it on, but he saw that I was sitting in the darkness, I'm not allowed to enjoy that light from him. Now, what is this talking about? It's talking about a case where it's pitch dark, completely dark, and then they turn on the light for you. But if you had a candle, if you had something next to you, and it wasn't the best, maybe it wasn't enough light for you, but you had something, and then they went and they turned on, maybe to make it brighter, or they turned on another candle, then you are allowed to do that. And we saw that brings the Avad Yosef over here from the Maharimati, and he also says, in the name of Eliyahu Israel from Rhodes, you're allowed to tell a non-Jewish person in a derech of remez by hinting, say, hey, the candle, it's just not lighting well enough. So you're not telling him directly, you're hinting to him, and then they understand that maybe they need to fix something to make the candle give more light, but that is a case where you already have a candle. So now Avad Yosef asks, now there's an exception for this, where either you have a tzorech gadol or tzorech mitzvah or tzorech rabim, meaning to say you have a large number of people, so it's called a tzorech, a need for a rabim, or you have a mitzvah. For example, you have Shabbat Chatan, you have a bar mitzvah, you have a large number of, like a big mitzvah, or in the synagogue there's a mitzvah to pray. Over there, you're allowed to ask a non-Jew directly to turn on the light for you, according to one opinion in the Shulchan Aruch. And therefore, as Avad Yosef, what happens if you're in a hotel and the electric box, the fuse jumped, whatever, and it's all dark and we need light, and there are workers that are non-Jewish over there, and there's an option for them to turn on the light. So he said if they went ahead and turned on the light, we may derive benefit from that. Why? He says because if you think about it, the workers also need light just to do their own work, and maybe they're also staying there, maybe they're there, there's several of them, and so we could assume that they're doing it for themselves, and since they're doing it for themselves, a Jew may also benefit from it, and that would be allowed. Baruch Adonai Le'olam.
Amen. Amen.